Welcome back everybody to a new guide, and today we're going to be looking at how to get your Orb Weaver Buggy. I gave it a little bit of time to do this video because in order to get your buggy you do have to practically finish the current storyline that's going on. And I didn't want to get too much into spoilers. I won't get too much into spoilers, but I will give a spoiler warning because you know what we're going to be, how to get your buggy and everything, and how to even get the spider nest is like that very end part of Grounded 2 with the current storyline. So if you guys don't want to get spoiled, this is your spoiler warning. And without further ado, guys, let's dive into it so you guys can grab your very own Orb Weaver Buggy. So how to get your Orb Weaver is once you defeat the mysterious stranger at the end of the current storyline, you'll be able to access Sloane's office, and in her office you'll be able to pick up the optical disc that is at the statue next to Burgle's head. Once you do that, you are going to be able to unlock the recipe for the Orb Weaver egg to hatch it in a hatchery, as well as the Orb Weaver nest. And once you do that, don't forget to go and enter the disc into the ranger station, because once you have to enter the disc in the ranger station, and then you'll be able to buy the Orb Weaver Buggy for 5,000 raw science. And then once you do that, you are good to go to start hatching your Orb Weaver. And now I'm going to show you guys all the areas you can get the Orb Weaver eggs, but I'm going to go over the most easiest one, the most simple one that I found really early on is over here where you have Headless Burgle, RIP Headless Burgle, right? You're going to make your way down here. And it's going to be right underneath Burgle, if you guys haven't found this right here yet. There's gonna be, you're gonna see the eggs and webs and stuff, right? You're gonna make your way down, and there's 2 eggs. There's about 2 eggs, well, 4 eggs. There's about 4 eggs here. There's typically an Orb Weaver in here, a junior and a giant Orb Weaver, so you can nab one there, right? And then you can also carry one in your mouth with the red ant soldier buggy, so you can grab 2. And you can make your way back to your base. So this is one area that you can grab Orb Weaver eggs. Now the next area is going to be over here by this lamppost. As you can see, this lamppost, if you go underneath this area right down here, there's going to be a bunch of Orb Weavers and stuff down here too. Bam! We got 2 Orb Weaver eggs right here. Sorry, I got stuck in a whip. And then there's a couple more around the corner, I believe. Or I believe this one only has the 2 eggs. Yeah, okay, there's some more over here. Yeah, 4. So I think each spawn here gives you about 4. So be careful here. Like I said, there is a wolf spider that spawns here, and Orb Weavers and Orb Weaver Juniors underneath the lamppost here. Now I believe those are the only areas you can get Orb Weaver eggs. If I'm incorrect, please let me know. I went across a couple other areas to try to figure it out. I went to this lamppost over here that there's like a whole nest area the same as on this lamppost over here, but nothing. So I think the only 2 areas at the moment is on Burgle, underneath Burgle, and at this lamppost here. But once you get your Orb Weaver egg, guys, I mean, you're able to actually go through these web bridges here. But I mean, there was already people who were if you have your red soldier ant buggy, you can just like crawl through the side of this and make your way through like nothing. Or if you have like your weapons, especially the icicles or the fangs, you can like charge attack and like go through it all. But at least with your Orb Weaver Buggy, you're easily able to go through all this and explore a lot, because there are some hidden weapons, which we have a video of that live on the channel, guys. You guys can find a lot of secret weapons, explore a lot of stuff. Like right here, we got rust. We don't have the level 3 hammer just yet, right? But there is rust in the game already for us to get. So there's rust here you can discover. There's not much else you can climb up on this area, but there's a lot to explore. Once you get your Orb Weaver Buggy, you're able to really go through a lot of the areas that you needed to climb up that all those webs for. So, and one of the cool things about the Orb Weaver is that you can walk on top of bugs and literally just kill them or deal damage with them. Like if you walk past the cockroach, we did damage. The web shooters They do damage as well when they hit. They do damage, so that's really really cool. So you can hold them, but it's got to be like the smaller bugs, because like with the like if you do it with the nibs, I think the nibs do get caught in it, and then it does some pretty good damage as the mount, as you can see there, and then you can deal more damage with the web as well, which is super dope. And then of course we got the block attack on them, like the Orb Weavers do, and then of course we have the Intimidate Roar. That if they're like larvas, and I think there's like a set of bugs that are small that if you do the Intimidate Roar, they will run away.
All suited up and ready to go.
And that's practically everything for the Orb Weaver Buggy. It's fast, it does damage. This is good for battling. I'm sure this is what we're gonna be using when we fight Axel, because it's got a lot of webs and stuff around. So Orb Weaver Buggy is definitely gonna be the go-to when you guys battle Axel. So make sure you guys unlock it, get it ready to fight, because I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to see how we're gonna incorporate the buggies into battle now. So that's gonna be super dope. Yeah, again, like I said, I believe that's everything for the buggy. The abilities, being able to climb up different areas with the webs, but people have found a way to cheese through that already. Getting the egg locations and hatching your buggy. So good luck, guys. This is almost like not like an end game at the moment. It's like an end game thing. But let me know your thoughts if you think it was worth the wait until the end to grab your Orb Weaver Buggy. And we got a couple more guides coming to you guys. A lot more info. Once Axel drops, we're gonna be covering everything about Axel, guys. So let me know your thoughts on about the spider buggy, and I will see you all in the next one.